Both teams playing some really enterprising rugby. It's been a fabulous watch, this, between the under-18s of Italy and Scotland.
Not on the ball, 7, no.
Heard cries for a turnover, it certainly wasn't, and space here. Oh, it's a lovely skip, and Italy are in for their second score. Wonderful individual stuff. It's Nicola Bozzo, the man who plays in England for Sedberg, has got Italy's second try. What a break from the outside centre. And Scotland, having got themselves into the lead, have now fallen behind again. And there was simply too much space. This is outstanding, though, from Bozzo. Evading a couple of Scottish defenders. And possessing immense pace as well. And surely a much more straightforward kick for Brisighella. Yeah, and a lovely moment for the young fullback, Simone Brisighella, who gets his first points of the championship. What a score that was. Nicola Bozzo.
Winger, stay behind.
Italy 12, Scotland 7. 5-point advantage, but still only a one-score game.
No, he wasn't, mate. Yeah, of course. Oh. Italy.
Just inside
fellas, the rest of you back 10.
Italian territory. Scottish line-out ball. Elliot Young, the Scotland hooker, and a clean take in the air as well, and good distribution, hands through the backs we go. Oh, lovely offload out to the wing. Jarvi looks for the pass back inside, but to nobody in particular, and Italy can regather. Good pick and go as well.
Back foot. You're inside, timing.
So once again, Scotland showing promise when they get that ball wide. It's just a couple of times they've let that ball slip and they've knocked on in key areas, and that's what's costing them at the moment. There isn't much in this game. But Scotland one score down.
One release, White.
Italy told to release, and Scotland get the penalty because the release wasn't quick enough.
One.
Yeah, that's the Italian loose head, and that's Francesco Gandosi, who I'm afraid wasn't quite quick enough. And
yeah, put them on the line.
Again, good stuff from Amena Kakusau, who's seen a lot more of the ball in the last 10 minutes or so.
Tight head.
Chance for Elliot Young. Clean take by Ewan McVie. Lineouts have been impeccable so far from both sides. Italy trying to disrupt this rolling maul.
That's inside the 15.
But
9, that's sideways, that's once.
It's just edging its way infield from Scotland. 9. It's not really going anywhere at the moment. And Scotland decides to ship it wide. Here we go again, bit of space perhaps, and really good tackle.
No White.
Excellent coverage.
Look, you can play the ball.
That was the left wing. That was Lorenzo Eletri with that cover tackle.
No, 12.
Inside the 22. Lovely little pop pass from the loose head. And this is Kakusau. Italy turn the ball over.
Put the ball down, please. Thank you. Blue 12 holding on.
In fact, Alex
12.
Tom, who took this into contact, I beg your pardon. But Ping for holding on, and that is an exceptional turnover. Brilliant defence from the Italians again. And the breakdown penalty, 1.
Not for me, like
And Italy able to clear their lines. It's been a very controlled performance so far.
The time? 7. Onside, good. Inside the 15, come up.
There's Maul gaining some traction once again.
Please get back. He's on the ball. Playable.
He's going some 15, 20 metres. Certainly the Maul going in Italy's favour.
Well done.
Forward pack has been exceptional so far. Good at the breakdown as well. Excellent take. Oh, a lovely piece of skill. Quite skip away from the tackler though, but brilliant from Bianco. But done for holding on, Italy. And that is
10 whites holding on.
V with the turnover, the big Scottish second row. Yeah, really nice feat to begin with from Matteo Bianco, but tried to do a little bit too much.
Edge of the dash.
And it was he who gave the penalty away, but McVie absolutely brilliant over the ball.
Hold together. Ask them, not me. You have time. Mo.
Line out goes to plan for Scotland.
2, don't change your mind.
And the Maul trudging towards that Italian line. Now was it down and the try is given.
On the ground. Let go.
And Scotland draw themselves level.
We're good. We're good.
A bit of Scottish grunt from the forward pack.
On the 5 metre, okay?
And that is their second try. What a match this is turning out to be. And it is the hooker who goes over. And it looked inevitable from that point. And there's Elliot Young diving over. And he just about grounded the ball after some very physical Italian defending. But yeah, he did clearly ground it at the first time of asking. And that is a try for Elliot Young. And another chance for Scotland to retake the lead. Conversion to come from Luke Townsend. Clean strike, and it does just about dip over. And Scotland have the lead. Italy 12, Scotland 14. And these youngsters are putting on a show. Just under 5 minutes to go until the half-time oranges. Been a fabulous watch and plenty of talent for well, the senior teams to look down on and think the future is bright. This is Kakusao, who's been lively in this first half, but bundled into touch. And he does protest, but the protest is going to be futile. He's got a lovely step on him, Kakusao, but upended superbly by his opposite wing. And that was Marco Scalabrin. Well, Scotland from top to bottom, really, from the test team, have really expanded their horizons in terms of their attacking play. And it seems to be starting from the grassroots as well.
Past the 15,
at least filtering down from test level. Because this Scottish team loves to get the ball in hand. Another carry from the scorer of Italy's second try. That was Bozza. Jimenez just pops the pass away. Italy on the charge again. Jimenez again.
No, you missed the ball.
Promising situation here for the young
9-1, yes.
Italians. The scrum half has played magnificently so far, but so threatening, Mattia Jimenez. Whenever he's on the ball, always looks to ship it quickly. The referee calls the maul. And ripped away, and that's an excellent turnover. Scotland can counter here, they have numbers. And that is a superb kick into space, and look at the chase as well. This is dangerous. Has he stayed in play? No, he hasn't. It was really good cover from Brisighella, but it was a swarm of Scotsmen around him very, very quickly, and the kick chase there from Scotland was absolutely superb. It was an unorthodox attempt for a tackle, but he got there in the end. Did the right wing, Logan Jarvie. Elliot Young, scorer of the second try, another clean line-out.
5 out.
The rolling maul. We've seen that utilised by a number of Premiership teams, incidentally, this season, namely Gloucester. They've been outstanding at that driving maul, and here comes Scotland again.
In touch.
It was in touch. Again, the Scots looking extremely threatening. Minute to go before half-time. Fabulous watch. Italy 12, Scotland 14. Opening game of the Under-18s Six Nations Festival, back after a 3-year hiatus. And
I'll give you time.
how these youngsters dearly love this opportunity to showcase their talents at Under-18 test level. Gasparini of Italy with line-up ball. Close to the back, and that's taken by the first Italian try scorer, Ferrari. But Italy will be very
to ground by White. 9 use.
keen to clear their lines here. Jimenez told to use it. Kakusao. That's Townsend. That's a really nice chip, and this could work out kindly for Scotland. Oh, they've slipped a tackle. That's a big mistake from Italy. And Scotland are in for try number 3. And if any player deserves it, it's Logan Jarvie. But I'm afraid it was a horrible Italian error. But Scotland have grown into this contest. It was a very shaky start indeed from the Scots, but it was a hopeful kick rather than anything. It really should have been dealt with by the fullback Brisighella, and the mistake is punished. Logan Jarvie stretching Scotland's lead. He did really well to get himself up off the deck as well, and then scampers in at the corner for try number 3. And Luke Townsend with the chance right on the half-time interval. 100% success rate so far for Townsend, and that is his first blemish of the contest, but it doesn't matter a whole lot because Scotland have shown attacking verve in this first half. A wonderful watch in this Under-18 Six Nations Festival, absolutely magnificent. Italy getting off to a really fast start for a try from Giacomo Ferrari, but Scotland hitting back. Italy regaining the lead with a wonderful individual score from the outside centre Bozzo, but a couple of Scottish tries fairly late on in this first half. One from the hooker Young, and then from Logan Jarvie has the Scots in front at the half-time whistle. It is Italy 12, Scotland 19 in the opening game of the Under-18s Six Nations Festival. an under-18s festival of rugby. It's the Six Nations under-18s festival. Italy 12, Scotland 19 at half-time, and it has been fabulous to watch. Scotland out first, and Italy just trudging out now themselves in Marcoussis, around about 25 kilometres to the south of the centre of Paris, and the centre of the national training base for the French national team. And Italy with a little bit of work to do in the second half of this 70-minute contest. It is the first match of the 2022 Under-18s Six Nations Festival. Italy did win this fixture the last time it was played. They start taken well. Kick-off rather, taken well by Italy. And to expect a raft of changes in this second period. Boot to ball, it's a fair old way. A bit of kick tennis at the moment, and now Townsend's turn. And that's charged down and fell the right side for Scotland.
Tackle 3.
Pass from the loose head prop.
Four, don't pull him over, leave him. Thank you.
A really good tackle from the Italian number 8.
Line use. Timing white.
Good take. But Scotland get their penalty. Swarming over the ball 15. At the breakdown. And Italy pinged for holding on. Fabulous play. It was actually a really good take under the high ball from Brisighella, but Scotland were all over him. A little bit too far out to attempt the 3, but Scotland more than happy to put it through the hands. They have gone for touch. And first test of the second half for Elliot Young, a try scorer in the first. Again, they go to the back of the line out, they go deep. Trying to set the maul. Italy trying to do a good job to disrupt it.
Stay bound.
So it seems to be well set from Scotland, this. And the ball shipped out to the scrum half.
Knock on advantage. No advantage, knocked on.
It's knocked on. A bit of a waste that from Scotland, because the maul looked to be set pretty well, but for some reason it was shipped out the back to the scrum half Murdoch Lock.
Time off,
I'm not
making
overly
changes.
sure if Lock wanted it. Seemed pretty content to let them all rumble.
Looks like
a bizarre decision that from Scotland. And now here comes the cavalry. A raft of Italian changes. Just a couple of minutes in.
Let's go. Go on, big boy. Let's go. Let's go.
Right, hookers, that's your mark.
We'll try and keep you updated of all the changes.
Okay. Time is back on.
Well, we do have a new scrum half for one, and that is Lorenzo Casilio.
Crouch!
Lorenzo Casilio, one of the England-based players. He plays for Wasps and City of Oxford College.
No, hold.
Actually started the recent defeat to France as well, Casilio. Again, one of those
Can you listen, please? Both sides need to be
new
stable
breed of scrum halves, the
wait for the ball
archetypal,
to show.
zesty, quick
Understood?
scrum halves, certainly in the mould of Rafi Quirk and Stephen Varney, who have featured in this competition before.
Crouch!
A couple of new props as well for Italy.
Bind! Set! Early.
It's just a free kick. It's boot to ball again. It's a deep one. Here's the cover. Jack Brown's boot. Well, certainly gained some metres, that's for sure. It was a hefty boot from Jack Brown.
Changes.
Still that opportunity in the first half, early doors. He couldn't quite get his mitts on the ball. Federico Talandro is one of the replacements for Italy, and there's the scorer, or one of their scorers, scorer of the second try. That's Nicola Bozzo, the outside centre. He had a fine first half. He only plays 39 minutes. Italian hooker still the same. It's still Gasparini. Italy come crashing into midfield. That's a good pickup from the scorer of Scotland's third try, Logan Jarvie.
Good.
Tom Curry has had a fabulous game. Should be retrieved pretty comfortably. Almost a slip though from the new fullback. Another opportunity for Jack Brown, and he's made some metres here. Evaded one tackler, but
you're not on the ball.
Couldn't evade Ferrari. Yeah, lovely little chip over the top. Oh, and that's chipped on as well. Scotland might be in here, but that is dabbed down.
Goal line. Goal line drop out.
Yeah, really good Italian defence, and good initiative as well from Scotland. They are looking so threatening when they get their hands on the ball. Look at this for a piece of skill. Tried to pick it up, realised it was a bit too low. Got boot to ball. Outstanding play.
White's behind.
But goal line drop out for Italy.
When you're ready.
And they'll be relieved that that's the case. Kakusao saw plenty of the ball in the first half. Again, the same tactic, chipped over the top, this time into touch, and this is a pretty handy field position for Scotland.
No, he kicked outside his half. Thank you, Leighton.
Well, these two sides have two more matches to come in this tournament. Italy play Ireland next, that's on Wednesday, and before finishing their campaign against England. And Scotland, they're next in action against the English, followed by a tussle with the hosts, France. The last round of fixtures in 8 days' time, Sunday the 17th of April, Easter Sunday.
Well, hold.
Taken in the air by Giacomo Ferrari, who's been busy all game.
Look. Yeah, it's lost forward.
Yeah, it's lost, and it never really looked set, in all honesty, and Scotland doing their defensive due diligence.
Lost forward. Changes.
Yeah, it's going to be more changes, I assume, from Scotland.
You've got time to set up, let me know then, rather than call set and have that mess.
Look at what it means to them. Terrific from Callum Smythe.
See what the change. Thank you. Yeah, of course, time's off for the change.
Changes for the
hookers, this is your mark.
The young Italians, not actually called the Azzurri, the Azzurini.
Okay, time is back on. Blue scrum.
Will be a Scotland scrum.
Close. Bind. Set. Both feet 9. Good.
Adult lock. Quick again from the base of the ruck. It's into Jarvie. It's a very big tackle on him, and enough of one to see the ball dislodged, and Italy get the penalty.
14.
The referee has been very, very quick to penalise holding on also, and Jarvie deemed to have overdone it. Italy boot over halfway. Still no score in the second half yet, which is a surprise given how much attacking rugby we saw in the first. Teams can actually select all 26 squad players for each match. It's specific tournament rules. There's a Murdoch Lock in your picture. He's had a fine game for Scotland. Scotland coach Ross Miller actually said it was very, very tough. He originally had a 39-man training squad. He says it was very, very hard getting that down to 26. There were a lot of disappointed young Scotsmen who missed out on this tournament. But such is the way for competition for places now in Scottish rugby at all age grade levels. Lovely offload.
No, not now, Blue. No 10.
Come forward down that left wing.
No.
Good industrious play from the number 8, Jacopo Buturi. Lovely kick. Scalabrine, I haven't seen much of him as his opposite wing partner. That was Eletri. It was a good tackle on him, but Gasparini brings it forward for Italy. Quick hands as well. But the Scottish defence is over.
8. Penalty
advantage. And that was the Scotland 8. Tom Curry, who is penalised.
8.
If he turns out to be half as good as the English Tom Curry, then he's going to have a very good career. Spelt differently, i.e. no clear release. He was latched on very quickly, Tom Curry, but was penalised. He got to release the player first before then competing at the breakdown. Scotland, by and large, have been very good at the breakdown. I think it's an area they've actually edged in this contest. 10 minutes into the second half. Italy hunting to get back level. It was a bit loose, but taken in the end. That's the first loose line out from the Italians that we've seen. Scotland and McVie doing the best to hold it up, but he's told to leave. Heavy traffic, but bursting forwards.
No 8, Blue.
That was the Italian replacement. And there's the scrum half replacement, and there is the try for Italy. That is fabulous. It's Lorenzo Eletri, who is a try-scoring machine at this level. And Italy close to within a couple of points with the chance to get themselves back on level terms. This was a fabulous score. Yeah, quick through the hands. Great handoff as well from Lorenzo Eletri. And this is some player. He is going to be a test starter for sure, you would think, in the future. Only have to look at the likes of Capuozzo and what he did in the Six Nations at test level to think that some of these Italian youngsters can draw inspiration from that Italian victory in Cardiff. And Lorenzo Eletri, can he be the next winger off the Italian conveyor belt? Scored their third try. Conversion to come. This to get back on level terms. Not quite. The flags stay down. So it's only a 5-point score, but a fabulous score it was. And look at the handoff from Eletri on 2 Scottish defenders. The kick from Brisighella does just drift wide, and that's a couple of blemishes from the tee for Simone Brisighella.
Okay, time back on.
Oh, that's risky from Italy. It's very nearly fell into Scottish hands.
Not now, White. He's left it.
Scotland regain the ball in very dangerous territory, deep
23
inside
release.
the 22.
Penalty advantage.
Yeah, not releasing.
You're offside.
And
You're offside.
as well. Lorenzo Nani was
21,
told to release,
never
didn't.
onside.
And then the offside too. So a couple of penalties there, really.
Yeah, on the line. 21 offside.
That was Lorenzo Casilio, one of the replacements.
That's okay, it went a long way.
Scrum half, the City of Oxford college boy. Scotland not content to kick for the points, they want the 4th try.
If you're part of the ruck, you can't then play the man. You've got to come from an onside position.
Perhaps Casilio just a little bit overzealous in trying to get involved and make an impression. Yeah, that didn't look straight at all.
Scrum or line out?
Gone for the scrum.
Scrum jets. Okay.
An area that Italy have looked strong in all game, and
Pardon?
yeah, it was nowhere
It
near
has to be
straight.
lifted. Yeah, and you need to start from the right position, i.e. both feet your side. Just listen to me, Nine, okay?
A chance for Lorenzo Casilio to make amends after giving away that offside penalty. Put in
Crouch!
at the scrum, but Italy really
Bind! Set!
not with a territorial advantage here.
No, down on the far side, fellas. Reset, we've got
He's a
laces.
fabulous young player, Casilio. And I'll tell you what, the future of Italian scrum halves is bright
Keep your
with
shoulders
him
higher than
and
your hips,
Jimenez.
Good.
I'm sure they'll be competing this week. Casilio, I'm certain, will get a start in one of Italy's 2 remaining games.
Crouch!
England versus
Bind.
Wales to follow this match, followed by
Set.
the hosts, France against Ireland. Casilio puts it in. Scotland put the shove
Bind.
on the Italians, but it's picked up and charged forward.
7 release.
It was Cesare Zuccone with the pickup from the scrum. And that is safety for Italy. Just beyond the 22.
Just wait.
They did well to clear their lines there. They were under the cosh somewhat.
Changes.
Scotland actually looked pretty well set in the scrum there. Taking a bang to the head is
Okay, time back on.
Townsend. There is no HIA, just to inform you. It's recognise and remove is the protocol in this tournament.
Fellas, scrum.
Any kind of visible blood injury,
And the player in front picked it,
you're going to be
accidentally
off.
offside.
It's
Scrum.
as simple as that.
Yeah, but the player in front
And
touched him,
sin
so
bins,
it's accidentally offside.
if we do see a card, are only 7 minutes long, so again a slight rule change.
We're okay, it's their scrum, accidentally offside.
Accidental offside given by the referee. And the put-in will be Italy's.
Okay.
And Lorenzo Casilio once again. 19 minutes remaining in this first match of the Under-18 Six Nations Festival. What a belter it's been so far. Just the one score in the second half. Italy working their way back into the contest, but pretty even scrum in the end. I thought Scotland had the shunt to begin with, but Italy through the backs and out to the wing, and that's a decent tackle on the halfway line. And Scotland competing manfully in the contact area. Tackle coming in there from the 6, the captain Liam McConnell. Both sides looking absolutely magnificent when they get the ball to the wide channels. And that's not forward though, just as I say that.
Yeah, cool. It's only a scrum, it's slow, okay?
Scalabrine
Just stay relaxed, yeah?
was the Italian with the arcing run, but again a swarm of Scotsmen around him.
Scrum, gents.
He's looked right at home at this level, Murdoch Lock. Murdoch Lock is one of the very few Scottish players in this tournament who plays their club rugby outside of Scotland. He's a Harlequin.
Hold white, hold.
That What a scrum that is from Italy, and picked up at the base. Charging forward goes Baturi, and Italy potentially have an opening here. Scrambling Scottish defence. Casilio gets the ball away. Italy on the 22. But momentum has been disrupted somewhat. Great counter-rucking from Scotland. Threaded through, this should be dealt with. In the end, it's a little bit too heavy.
Scrum back. Scrum back or 22? Let's hear from the captain. Do you want it? Would you like a scrum where he kicked it or a 22 dropout? 22 dropout. 22 dropout.
Yeah, no. That's the decision from Liam McConnell.
Changes.
22-metre dropout after the grubber goes long.
Changes. Just wait, time's off.
Thoroughly enjoyable spectacle. Just gone past 1 o'clock in the afternoon, local time, on this spring Saturday. First day of the Under-18s Six Nations Festival, a tournament that we haven't seen for 3 years. France, the only side to go unbeaten 3 years ago, and they are the favourites once again, although England and perhaps Ireland may have something to say about that, perhaps one of these two as well. And that's not forwards. Again, apologies for the expletives you may pick up from on the pitch. Fabulous hit.
Yeah, just relax. Here's going to be the new mark because it's a bit muddy. Good.
It was the captain leading by example once again, McConnell, with that huge hit on the Italian number 20. Vittorio Padoan. Welcome to Under-18s Test match level.
Okay, time back on. Fellas, yeah, bring it up. Not too far. As you crouch, you'll be fine. Crouch!
The majority of the Scottish team do ply their trade in Scotland. It's just a couple who don't. Got a Harlequin and a Northampton Saint.
8 feet. Yeah. Loose head early. Sorry, no, it has to be from 8 feet. Can't go straight out the free kick.
Mistake from Gandosi. Up and under, well claimed by Scalabrine, and he's come to the fore in the second half. That's a beautiful turnover. Poetry in motion for a breakdown specialist, that was. For those purists out there.
18 release.
I believe it was Jerry Blythe Lafferty with that turnover, the new 17 on the pitch for Scotland. Brilliant hands, but spilt in the contact. Actually a very decent hit from Eletri.
Advantage over.
It might just be a little bit long, and it's sat up nicely. This is Ewan Muirhead. First involvement for him. New Scottish fullback. Well, they're looking for touch. At the moment, they haven't found it, and that's gone long again. But Murdoch Locke of Harlequins happy to pick this up. Stays in field.
On the half. On the half chance. Changes again.
Yeah, more changes coming. 13 minutes to go in this 70-minute contest.
Just hold.
Between Italy's under-18s, the Azzurrini.
You're making changes.
Against the young Scots. Italy 17, Scotland 19. Not much in it, 3 tries apiece, but
Number 2.
misconversion from Brisichella, perhaps proving costly at the moment. And We are going to see more and more changes, and
Yeah, you're on the half, mate.
yeah, new loose head. And this is Andrea
Okay, time
Fratellino
on.
for Italy, who enters the fray. Andrea Fratellino plays his rugby for Petrazza. Scored against France as well recently, just last month. That's forward.
Captain, forward into touch, scrum or line out. Scrum. Scrum, gents, forward.
Yeah, and the scrum has really, in the second half, been an area where Scotland have really grown into.
For the ball.
Italy were dominating the set piece at scrum time in the,
Try and get the bind nice and long.
certainly the first 20 minutes or so, but Scotland have really laid a platform.
Bye.
The
Set.
new front row prop pairing have done a fine job since coming on,
Hold
but
right.
Italy get the shunt on that time. And a lovely burst and offload. Beautiful hands again from Scotland, and they're purring
Tackle
all of a
White.
sudden.
Back.
Lock from scrum half again. Breakdown penalty though for Italy.
8 blue, holding on.
Fabulous from the blind side. Valerio Siciliano plays his rugby for Unione Rugby Capitolina, and again was a starter against France recently.
Changes. 1. Scotland 1.
Italy
Yep,
did
good.
run France very close. Only a couple of weeks ago, lost 49-33. Italy scored 5 tries in that match.
Tell him to wait.
France 7.
Hooker, wait. Okay, time on.
Scotland changes.
Hold blue.
Italy are a force at this level. They did beat England last year.
It's down by Whites and playable.
So this will be a momentous victory for Scotland. Scotland's under-20s didn't fare too well in the recent Six Nations.
17.
Scottish 17.
That's fine. You don't need to sign.
It's Jerry Blythe Lafferty giving away the penalty.
Captain.
Yeah, Italy's under-18s beat England 27-17 at Millfield in Somerset only last year.
Just 1.5 metres. We must hold. 1.5 metres.
Scottish under-20s
Okay.
actually started pretty well.
I'll say hold.
Speaking of age grade levels, Scotland beat England in their opening game 41-24, but then suffered 4 straight defeats to Wales, France, Italy and then Ireland. Hammered by Ireland 59-5 in their final under-20 Six Nations match.
Set. Italy hold. Good.
Shunt comes from Italy, who have shored up their scrum. It didn't quite work out for Scotland. Much to the anguish of Ewan Muirhead. And his way forward. Poor misjudgment that. Really, it was a good opportunity. Perhaps Muirhead just started his run a little bit too quickly.
Are you making a change? Yes or no? Please, please.
Yeah, another Italian change. 9 minutes to go.
Okay. Captain? Yep. Time on, gents. Crouch!
I'll say there have been some
Bye.
truly outstanding performances today
Set!
on both sides. Look at the scrum from Italy. It's really shored up. That's Casilio. What a outlandish pass that was as well. Into the path of his wing, Scalabrine.
Ripped by blue.
Scotland turned this over, ripped away in the contact. Scampered back though, that was Cinquegrani, Giovanni Cinquegrani, but here comes the captain, McConnell. What a surge this is. McConnell, outstanding. And it's a great pass as well. Scotland might be in here for try number 4. That is a work of art. Absolutely outstanding score from Scotland. And it all came from the captain, Liam McConnell, with the break. And it's Logan Jarvie with the finish. His second try of the contest. And that might be that in terms of the outcome. Brilliant try. And if the future is anything to go by, then some of these Scots are going to feature prominently at test level. Brilliant from McConnell. Started all the way inside his own half, then found the pass as well into the hands of Jarvie. And that is try number 2 for Logan Jarvie. And that is a 7-point Scotland lead. Logan Jarvie of Stirling County has been absolutely outstanding. This for a bit of a buffer.
Time off, gents.
Flags are not raised. It's missed by Locke.
Yeah.
So, still a 1-score game. Italy, only 7 adrift.
That's correct. 6.5 minutes. The clock is correct. 28-23 gone, 6.5 to go.
Found the looping pass as well. It wasn't
just
forward,
wait.
it was flat.
Just wait.
From McConnell.
They're making changes and stuff. Okay, good.
The attempted cover tackle, not quite good enough to stop Jarvie. But, that might well be the pick of the bunch in terms of the tries from Logan Jarvie.
Ripped, no knock on. Ripped, so no knock on. Timing. Ripped, so no knock on. Okay, good.
Locke with the box kick, goes deep this time towards the 22-metre line. Italy needs some field position. That's bounced kindly. And here's Muirhead. He's surging past several Italian defenders. Muirhead still going. Brilliant burst from Ewan Muirhead.
21 release.
And that's been knocked on.
Back foot.
Hasn't. Referee not convinced. Decent carry. Good distribution from Locke again, who has been one of Scotland's best performers. Locke.
Tackle White. Stay down. Penalty advantage.
Scotland, will they take the 3 here?
Let go of the ball.
Well, they're looking to go quickly. Morgan Locke taps and goes. Locke pretty much on the try line. Still advantage Scotland. This to seal it. Time is ticking for Italy now. Huge defensive set needed for the Azzarini.
Number 24.
And this is going to be a card.
24.
Federico Telandro. Well, he isn't going to spend 7 minutes, but he's going to have the last 5 in the bin. Federico Telandro, a little bit of cynicism, and Scotland again take this quickly out to the left wing, and there is try number 5 for this hugely impressive Scotland team. And that is Amina Kakusau. And his display has deserved a score. Outstanding from Scotland. What a second half this has been. Clinical in the final 15 or 20 minutes. Couple of tries to finish off the Azzarini.
23. Thank you.
And a touch of cramp as well for the scorer of the 5th try. And that's both wingers now getting in on the act for Scotland, who, unlike the Italians, have resisted the urge to chop and change their entire team. Conversion looks good, and the flags go up. And that is now a lead of 14 points. Italy 17, Scotland 31.
Oh, you got changes to make? Yeah. Hold again.
This is Andrew McLean.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, gents.
And there is another Scotland change. I'll try and notify you of who that is. There's about 3.5 minutes remaining of
Ready?
this
Yep, time on. Behind.
first match of the Under-18 Six Nations Festival in Marcoussis, just south of Paris. It's a massive mountain to climb now for Italy. It does look like they'll be heading to defeat at the moment. Scotland surging towards the first win of the 2022 edition. A couple of tries for Jarvie, one for Kakusau, one for the hooker Young. It's been majestic. Here they come again. Lovely pass out wide. It's Findlay Thompson, first involvement for him. He's not a small bloke either, Findlay Thompson. Hugely powerful athlete. It's an Italian turnover. Breakdown penalty. They have competed manfully, Italy, in large swathes of this game. And, well, he's been absolutely terrific. The second row. It was Murdoch-Locke who gave away that penalty, and the scorer of Italy's first try, Giacomo Ferrari, who won that breakdown penalty. Casilio sends Italy towards the try line. Decent touch find. Well, you never know. There's still a couple of minutes to go, but Italy are going to have to score very, very quickly if they're to regain any sort of chance of getting something from this game.
Okay, time on.
Another change.
Time on.
Samuele Murenzi has come on for Italy.
Yeah, drop.
Line-out's a decent one, taken by Ferrari. Italy hunting a fourth try. The maul is looking good at the moment. It's surging towards the try line. And the hooker has lost the ball in contact. That was Fratellillo. Trying to arc round the outside. Go Italy. And there's the penalty for Scotland. And look at what it means to them.
11 down.
That will mean as much as a try.
11 holding on.
And overall, certainly given the balance of the 70 minutes, you've got to say this is a deserved Scotland victory. They have been absolutely terrific.
Yeah, thank you.
And Ross Miller is going to be a very, very happy coach indeed. Well, he's been outstanding. Murdoch-Locke and a couple of other very, very useful performers as well. Logan Jarvie. Elliot Young's been good at hooker as well. Ewan McVie, a big shift in the second row from him, but Tom Curry, honourable mention for the number 8, but Liam McConnell, I think, has been a cut above the rest. The Scottish captain. Here's Findlay Thompson, and look at the size of Thompson. And it was actually a very decent attempt at a tackle on him, to be honest, from Imberti.
11 release weights.
Just a couple of seconds to go. Into the red. The clock goes. About See the ball being kicked out. Murdoch Lock wants Scotland going forward again. Can they finish with another late flourish?
Yes, time is up. That's it, time is up.
Tackle,
no
but still Scottish ball, although forced back, and then enough is enough. And Scotland are off to a flyer in France. And 3 years without a game in this Under-18 Six Nations Festival. How lovely to see it back. And what a big performance that was from Scotland. They had to come from behind to eventually record the victory. But that was clinically done from a wonderful looking young Scotland side. And Italy certainly played their part, but Ross Miller's men were a cut above and ultra clinical. Competition for places is rife in Scottish age grade rugby at the moment, and these youngsters have really put on a show. A couple of tries for Logan Jarvie, but the final one, perhaps the highlights, or the try number 4 rather. Jarvie's second try, the highlight after McConnell's burst from deep. Well, Italy with 3 tries themselves, but it wasn't enough. They were outgunned and overpowered and outmaneuvered in the end by this attacking, zesty-looking Scotland team. And well, if the next 2 matches, Wales against England and France versus Ireland, are anything to go by, we are in for a big day on the opening day of this Under-18 Six Nations Festival. The 2022 edition has started with a try bonanza. 8 tries in total, 5 of them going to Scotland. And some notable performances on the Italian front as well. The hooker Gasparini put in a real shift, and Giacomo Ferrari was outstanding in the second row. Jimenez, the starting scrum half, played very well. And Lorenzo Eletri, a try scorer today, with quick feet on the left wing as well. Nicola Bozzo, honourable mention for him, but Scotland just had a little bit too much power in the end. And Ross Miller's men, can they go unbeaten? Brilliant start from the Scots. And for them, England and France, perhaps the 2 toughest tests yet to come, but they will bounce into Wednesday against England looking really confident. First match in Marcoussis, a tri-fest, full time in the first match of this season's Under-18s Six Nations Festival. Italy 17, Scotland 31.